Yes, we up and running. I'm gonna bring my brother in a second. Trying to get this intro rocking. Yeah, they trying to kill my flow. Come on, man.
Fitting it.
My brother in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you go. You up? You up?
What's up,
How the
Jack?
audio sound? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. You hear me good too? Can you hear me? Yeah, I see you go. You up? You up? How the audio sound? Let me put my headphones.
Yeah.
Let me put my headphones on because it's the echo. You hear me good too? Can you hear me? Yeah, I see you go. You up? You up? How the audio sound? You got your TV on or something because it's an echo. Do you got it on?
I don't have my TV on.
Yeah, you gotta turn the TV down. Watch out, Lorena. Watch out. You got your TV on or something because it's an echo. Do you got it on?
Probably the
Yeah, you gotta TV down. Watch out, Lorena. Watch out. You got your TV on or something because it's an echo. Hold on now. How we sounding now? We sounding better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Without further ado, this is the JAK Talk Podcast. We rocking and rolling. I got my brother on here from the murder. Kimon, Fort Worth, Texas, in the building today. You know, we're just gonna talk a little boxing. You know, I appreciate my brother stopping on and touching the platform tonight, man. You know, before we get started, I was in that the Caleb Truax and the Caleb Plant conference call, but they didn't pull me up. Because they knew I was gonna ask something real. They knew I was gonna ask, like, you know, I put it out here on my platform now. I was gonna ask Caleb Plant straight up and down, how do you justify fighting a 37-year-old former world champion when you got a young hungry hitter and 23 years old, 22, 24-year-old David Benavidez calling you out? But yeah, you over here fighting a 37-year-old. I don't want to call him washed up, but you know, his best days is behind him. But you know, they you know how they move over there. They didn't want to pull up the solid and let me ask that, man. Well, Kimon, I appreciate you being on tonight, man. What do you want to discuss in the world of boxing, man? I'll give you the floor, man.
I've been seeing old boy, you know, he moving, you know, how he move. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he turning down fights, you know, good big fights. It seems, you know, taking his time in the game and doing what everybody else does.
Yeah, you know, that's pretty much the new age of boxing. It's a I want to be politically correct and say this and not offend nobody, but it's a you know, tap dancing. You know, it's a lot of tiptoeing around. You know, it's a lot of tiptoeing around. Guys don't really like to take the tough fights and stuff no more for whatever reason, man. Like we like to say over here on the JAK Talk Podcast, hey, what do I know? But you know, a lot of tiptoeing going on, man.
It's about money, man. Dude just won't. You know, I think I heard something earlier about, you know, I think I saw your little interview with Gerard Ennis' father. You know,
Oh yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that what he said. You know, I'm gonna touch on that in a second. No, that wasn't my interview. Shout out to YSM Sports Media. solid brother out of Philadelphia. That was his interview. You know, he covers all the fighters down there. He does this thing. He's a
Yeah,
correspondent
so
for Fight Hype.
man,
But that was his interview. But with
I guess trying to get the
shout out to
money,
my
man.
man Pop. Yeah, Pop Ennis said something real though, man. Shout out to Pop Ennis. You know, what he said is real. He said either take your shit or get off the pot, you know. It's
I
like
think it's more money.
get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Get out the way. Either are you gonna use the bathroom, or are you just gonna sit on the stool? You know. So
They putting the money before the legacy. You know, my personal opinion. You know, with the fighters nowadays. You know, I grew up in the '90s, man. So you know, the game done changed.
oh yeah,
You know,
they used to have to fight, man. They
game
used
done
to have
boxing.
to fight back then, man.
Game of boxing and changed, man. People ain't really getting in the ring like they supposed to, and it's
Not at all.
little,
Not,
it's a disappointment, to see these brothers wasting careers and legacies just stalling and waiting around like that.
what he said. Yeah, nah. You know what's sad? What's sad is that they wait till they get so old, man. Like
Yeah,
till they in their 30s, and till they like old men,
yeah,
and
it's a lot of
then they want to have these big fights, but it's like, yo, you guys are, don't have the fights when you guys ain't in your prime no more, man. Like get to it at an early age, man. That way, you could fight a couple times, and you know what I'm saying, you don't have to sit around and wait till you at the twilights of your career and then
yeah,
call yourself popping up. There's the link right there. Feel free to
yeah,
tap in if you want to. We
yeah, man.
just right now we're just touching on legacy over the prize. A lot of these guys nowadays, it's all about the prize. And
Money.
at the end of the day, that's what they are, prize fighters. But at some point, you do want to have your legacy etched in stone also. So
Yeah,
and it's a two-way street. I feel like if you taking these legacy fights, it's only going to increase your prize. Like
yeah,
the harder fights, the more legendary fights. So may I say, that's only going to get you to that bigger bag at the end of the day. Look at
yeah,
Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather put in crazy. And matter of fact, shout out to Floyd. They adding him to his picture to the WBC belt and all that. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he does, but at the end of the day, that is an accomplishment. That is a major milestone for him. But just look at him, Pretty Boy Floyd, not Money Mayweather. Pretty Boy Floyd pretty much fought everybody. He fought everybody, right? And he did his thing. So his legacy was etched in stone. And then he started fighting for the prize once he turned to Money Mayweather. But at the end of the day, Pretty Boy Floyd had legacy fights.
yeah,
A lot of these youngins. Now, I'm not even gonna call them youngins no more because they old now. They went with the Money Mayweather blueprint, and they really wasn't getting no legacy fights in. Just to keep it tall, to be honest. And it's no names to really throw out there because they all like that. They all like that. You could just name any of the top guys right now in the game, and see that none of them had no legacy type fights, man.
yeah, Jack. We get the fights. We want to see. It takes a long time.
Yeah, it takes too long.
Takes a long time.
It takes too long, man. Basically, like it's like I don't know, man. These like you said, man. It's a new era, man. Dudes don't really want to They don't really. They you know they all about the glamours and glitz, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. We in the goofy age of boxing, man. For real.
How you feel about that?
It is. It's just a sign of the time. But how I feel about it is like the goofy era. We have a chance to correct that now with the young guys that's coming up, the Jihad Tuckers, you know, the Jerron Ennis's, you know, the all the guys coming up underneath the goofy era. So I feel like as elders in this boxing game and people that somewhat have an influence in the game, we got to make sure that these youngins coming up underneath the goofy era don't catch the goofy disease. If that makes any sense.
You know what I'm saying? I met the dude, Mo, you know, Williams and his team. They got a solid team around them. Family.
Yeah. Shout out to Ammo Williams out of Houston, Texas. You know, solid young fighter. Solid young. What up? What up, Bray? What up, nephew? Let's bring Lord of the Rings in here.
Subscribe to Jackal Fitness.
Hey, there you go. There you go. You heard nephew. You heard him.
Here.
There you go, Lord of the Rings.
What's good?
What's going on, man?
What's good?
What's going on?
What's up, Lord?
We was talking about. We was talking about. I'll let you touch on. I don't know if you got a chance to see that article or the interview that Jerron Ennis' pops did. He was basically telling these top welterweights, man, you know, either shit or get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all don't want to take the fight. You know what I'm saying? Move on. You know what I'm saying? Either step up or move on.
And just admit that you're scared too before you move on. You understand what I'm saying? Just admit you're scared. Word. Because I told you the whole deal is lack of confidence. That's what's going on in these divisions. You understand what I'm saying?
It is.
So, I mean, like, there's no need for no nonsense, shucking and diving and jucking and hiding and slipping and sliding. We don't need that.
Nah,
we need to sign. We need to sign the dotted line, get these terms and these clauses together, and let's get these bouts together.
Yeah, you see, they got him fighting in May, man. That's crazy. Like
Boots.
Yeah, he's fighting in May. He got his date in May.
That's too far, man. Damn.
Oh, I know, man. That's the PBC, man. That's the PBC, man. You know, don't. That's crazy though. It's like we ain't even hit February yet. And
I mean, like, this is crazy. Yeah. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. How you felt about Mike Corn last night?
Yo, to be off the amount of time that he was off, he looked good, man. He didn't look like a fighter that's been inactive for that long.
Facts. Only thing,
and the dude he fought was a sturdy, tough opponent. So I gotta give him credit for that, man.
It's two things I need him to do. I need him to work on his power more and utilize his jab, because he wasn't using his jab at all last night. You know?
Nah, at all. You said that's correct.
That's the reason why dude was able to get up on him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he'd stuffed that stick in his face, dude wouldn't have been able to get up on him like that, you know?
That's a fact.
So other than that, Mike Corn did his thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it was good just to see some boxing on, man.
Facts.
You know, it was good to see some boxing on. Yeah, I was before you got on. I was saying how I had tapped into the press conference, the media press conference call, but they didn't pull me up to let me ask my question.
Yeah.
I was gonna let them know. I was gonna tell them, like, yo, how do y'all feel that this is a credible fight when he's fighting a 37-year-old?
Wow.
He got a young, hungry 23-year-old and David Benavidez banging down the door wanting that smoke with Caleb Plant. How y'all even justifying this fight? Like,
that's crazy.
How y'all even justifying that, man?
Like I told you, sidestepping the threats, man.
Yo, man.
Playing on the week. You know?
Yeah. Yo, keep on before you got on.
How old is Caleb Plant?
How old is Caleb Plant?
I don't know.
Caleb, hold on, I'll pull it up right now. Caleb Plant is young as man. I'll tell you right now. Give me a second. Man. But
he has to show me more anyway.
Keep on with saying, how do you feel about the goofiness that's going on in boxing right now? With these guys, goofiness, with these guys not fighting each other.
Yeah.
Wait until they get to the twilight of their career to really start fighting one another.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, Kimo, how I feel about it. All these coward prize fighters that's not doing what they're supposed to do. They all got a certain social club they all meet up at. I'm gonna tell you what's going on with them. You understand? They all meet up together. That's their little secret society right there, and that's what's going on. Cause look, there's a lot of these champions out here that's tucking them belts, man, and shucking and jiving and ducking and hiding, man. And I don't appreciate it, man. Word. That's not a prize fighter. When you sign that paperwork, man, you sign to fight, not sidestep.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So, you know. Man.
Caleb Plant is 28 years old.
How?
28.
All right. He's still young.
Yeah, but you see, like, they 28 fighting twice a year. Like,
right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And run his mouth twice a day.
Yeah, they said that he has. They think he got the chance to be the first undisputed super middleweight champion.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you know how that. Yeah, you think he could beat Canelo Alvarez?
Who?
Caleb Plant.
Man, Caleb Plant can't beat his dick. What you talking about, man? Are you crazy? How dare you insult my boxing knowledge like that, man? What? Hell to no.
Man.
Only thing he wants is that big piggy bank like the rest of these dudes.
Yeah, that's a fact. We know
in his heart, he can't beat no damn Canelo Alvarez.
Caleb Plant. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I hear you.
Yeah, man. When Caleb Plant turned down Canelo, man, what do you think I need to know right there?
Yeah, but that's a fact. I'm glad you brought that up. He did that fight last year, but he said he didn't have enough time for training camp or something. He gave some kind of weak excuse, man.
Nah.
See what I'm saying?
Oh man, they would have gave him.
Yeah, I talked to Buddy McGirt about that. Yeah, Buddy McGirt was disgusted with that, man. Buddy McGirt was disgusted when we talked about that when Caleb Plant got offered the fight, and he said he didn't have enough time to prepare.
Oh yeah, right.
Buddy McGirt was disgusted with that. Like, man, these young guys
should have been prepared. You wouldn't have to get prepared.
Facts. Oh.
You know?
Facts, man. You got to be ready when that phone rings.
Word is bond. Any given time.
Oh, you got to be ready.
Any given time.
Yeah, listen, especially
the money, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, especially for the Mega Millions, because that's what Canelo Alvarez is right now. I'm going to keep it all the way tall. That's why all these fighters get all goofy over Canelo, because the Canelo Alvarez fight is the Mega Millions or the Powerball.
Or they can get a couple of kipper snaps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No?
That's it, man. Yo, Kimo, what you feel about your fellow Texan, Charlo? If he ever gets a chance to get in there with Canelo.
Hey, Jack, you're breaking up a little bit. Kind of breaking up. What you say?
I said, how do you feel about your fellow Texan, Charlo, getting a shot at Canelo?
Damn, I can't hear. Yeah, you're talking to break.
Yeah, because that's a nonsense question. That's why.
That's funny.
Charlo, man.
I said, how you feel about Charlo? Charlo getting a fight with Canelo.
I don't think you can hear you.
His audio is
fine.
His mic is on. His mic is on.
Hey, check one.
What's on barbecue?
Yeah, I'm cooking chicken.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Hey, little mama, what's up?
Okay, Reem.
What's up, little mama?
Let that work. Let that work, Coach Reem.
This Jack business.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
You know, 21, man.
You see, Coach Reem always got to pull up and get on Jack. Yeah, but like I said, did you hear me? Did you hear the question I asked?
Let's see who the best. Let's see who, you know.
Yeah, he building.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we get fights, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, shout out to Timo Lopez. He did his thing. He showed, you know, he ready, man. He wanted to get out there and prove himself. We need more fights like that.
That's a fact.
I got a better fight.
Man, we got time.
Yeah.
I got a better fight.
You know, a lot of these dudes, man, they fighting for the wrong reason.
Yeah, what fight you got, Lord?
They fighting for money.
Running back and forth.
I got Charlo versus David Benavidez.
Man, listen. I don't listen. I don't think he wants that.
Nobody trying to step in the ring with that.
You don't want that.
I don't think he wants that, man.
Hey,
he don't want
it. Listen. David is about that business.
Look, set it up.
David is about that business.
Set it up.
David is about that business, man.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So
look, who is these dudes gonna fight, man? This is my question.
Yeah. Keemon, Keemon got a Liz said shout out to Keemon, the superstar. Come on, no running back and forth, man.
That's what's up.
No running back and forth. Go get it. Come on. No running back and forth though. You're doing too much. You're playing yourself now. Yeah. But so we probably won't get these fights, man. You know.
Well, what are we gonna get?
You know, some watered down Kool-Aid, man.
If these dudes ain't honoring the 90-day title defense, what are we gonna get?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I want you to go. I want you to go on more on your boy, man.
Who's that?
They still ain't saying who his opponent is, man. Adrian Broner.
Yeah, because ain't no fight.
Yeah.
I keep telling you that.
Yeah, he went from looking good to not getting a fight now.
Look, there is no fight.
Hey, man, I stopped believing in it, dude. I stopped believing in that a long time ago, man.
For real. I used to love him.
Hey, he lost me after the I can't believe what. I think he lost me after the I think when he had that little issue with Mayweather, and they got, you know, they had their little Mayweather versus About Billions little fight. He got to apologize to everybody for the wrong that he was doing, you know, in the ring, the outside of the ring, issues he was having, and he's still, you know, doing the same thing. So I don't even really rock with that dude no more, man.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of these guys like to get drunk.
He's fighting for other reasons, man.
There's no reason to fuck with him.
Yeah,
he's fighting. I mean, outside the ring, he's, you know, hey, it is what it is. Like, you are what you are in this world, man. What you put out in this world, that's what you get. So,
he don't respect the sweet. He don't respect the sweet science. Only thing he like is the glamour. You know?
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, he ain't real seriously, so it is like it is what it is, man. You can't be a boxer out here, you know what's crazy about that?
He's a 4-time champion, man. Four-time champion, man.
Which make it even worse.
Very talented. You know, I seen the potential in him. He just ain't taking his crap serious.
Nope.
He's already 31 years old, 30, whatever.
Yeah, he's up there. That's a fact. He's up there. He's up there age too, man.
He moving around like an old grumpy man.
Yeah, that's the crazy. That's why I can't get into these dudes with their narratives. It's like nobody's paying attention, or y'all just don't want to talk about that.
Man, look,
or y'all just talk about like his mitt work.
I know what's going on. There ain't no fight
like that. Mitt work he's doing. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, that's what I said, man. Boxing is at a goofy stage right now. Man.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. It could be a situation where they told him, "AB, hold on, look, ain't nothing selling, man. We can't make no money, man. You understand what I'm saying?
There's something going on.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's not going. They push.
There is no fight.
Well, they definitely did put his date back.
There is no fight.
His date got pushed.
Look. This is the third opponent. Stop playing mind games.
His date got pushed. Yeah, you know, they probably can get Ivan Marquez, man.
Oh, they can't get nobody because ain't nobody spending no money on Adrian Broner.
Yeah,
they can't get nobody.
The link is right here.
I'm just being honest, man. You know?
Nah, you is. You lying. You know what it is. They can't. At the end of the day, it's like how many times is this dude gonna keep doing that? You know what I'm saying? He did it with Pacquiao. He did it with Michael Garcia. Like he comes in looking the part. But then he throws 5 punches around.
I've seen that. Man, I've seen that dude struggle with B-level, C-level fighters, man. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I stopped believing that a long time ago.
And that makes no type of sense.
Struggling with B-level, C-level fighters.
That's
That's because he run his mouth. That's because he run his mouth too much.
Yeah, and that 1942 caught up to him.
Facts.
Wow. As a professional fighter, you can't put poison in your body, man.
I mean, like, it's sad that you.
Hey, Jack, what you about? You know, yeah, go ahead.
I ain't hear what he said.
Go ahead, Kay. Come on, finish your statement.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's sad that, you know, that dude had a lot of potential, man. Just, you know, outside distractions, man. It's gonna get you every time. Like you tell me, Jeff, you can't play boxing, bro.
You can't. It happens to the best of them.
Look. Let me explain something to y'all about a prize fighter. Anytime a prize fighter's on the ropes and drops his hands and gets knocked out the ring, his confidence is tore up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
His confidence is murdered.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is why he runs around and don't get busy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what happened. That's definitely what happened.
You know, Roy Jones was one of my favorite fighters, man.
Me too.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, and I'm sure was before him that was partying, had the women, all that, and he was one of the first persons that got knocked off in my coming up, coming up. He was one of the first people that got knocked off. He was outside the ring doing his little rap thing, doing his little rap label and all that. So
basketball, he was doing a lot
to the next generations, and for some reason, why they think it's cool. They think it's cool to be around these rappers and all that, all that stuff, man. It's just,
look, that's that. That's a fact, right? Okay, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what got Roy Jones knocked out. The drop in your hands. You understand what I'm saying? That's what got him knocked out. He ran into the fighter that knows how to counter. You feel me? That's what got him knocked out. The drop hand. He ran into the fighter that knew how to counter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That really got to me when Roy got knocked off, man, because I seen him. You know what I'm saying? Roy was one of the best. Like, when he started drinking, I mean, I don't know if he was drinking, but I know he was around the rappers and doing his little rap label with, back in, day, what was that, 2002, whatever. He was one of the first person I seen outside the ring, devote his career to, do a little both, and it didn't work out for him.
Now, you know what else caught up to Roy? You know what else caught up to Roy? Jumping up and down in different weight classes too. That caught up to him too.
Yeah, that was. He should have got up out of the game after he really, to be honest with you, after he beat LaRue.
After he won the heavyweight title,
retired,
he should have chilled. He
definitely
should have chilled. Yeah,
he didn't have to take that fight with Tarver, or he could have just retired after he beat Tarver the first time. But he didn't. But I heard, from what I know, back in the day, he had some little problems outside the ring, with, he didn't manage, things right with his finances. So,
Yeah, a lot of them go through that, man. A lot of them.
Yeah, that's why one of the reasons why he kept fighting.
He had to keep fighting. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, he's back.
Lord,
there you go. No, he's back. He's back.
Lord.
He's back. Go. Don't keep running in and out there, man.
Yo. Anytime somebody texts my phone while I'm live, the shit go low on me.
That's how mine is. That's why I started doing off the laptop now.
Word.
That's why I have to do it off the laptop.
It's all good though. I'm back.
We was talking about Roy.
Yes.
But that all that jumping up and down, the weight finally caught up to him too. And then when you start getting older, like, people fail to realize that Roy's natural ability was on a different level than everybody. And once he started getting older, he didn't have that same
his reflexes. His reflexes.
All the time caught up to him. That's all that was, but that happens with anybody, man.
He started losing his reflexes.
Yeah, that's all. But I give Roy like a good 7-8 year run. Couldn't nobody fuck with him.
He was one of my favorite fighters, man. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't nobody fuck with him. And unlike the Goofy era, Roy was fighting everybody. If you said his name, Roy was clocking your tickets.
Yeah, he was a different type of prize fighter.
Yeah, he was fighting everybody. And to answer your question, Kumon, yeah, he would have whooped both of the Charlos out on the same night.
Oh, hell yeah.
on the same night. He would have did them. Now I'm a reference the streets in the hood. If he would have did them, you know how if you have to fight somebody and you whoop them out and their man started feeling some type of way,
now he want to fight.
Then you pop their man's head off. That's how he would have did brothers.
Then he get washed up. He get washed up.
That's a fact, man.
Yo, man.
Boy, it was
I
different,
watch
man.
that, man. I even have to go back.
I pity the fool.
Go back and look at some old. I had to go back and look at some of his old, take to match him up against these young fighters. Man, he would have whooped these dudes, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was different,
He
man.
would have whooped.
It was
But, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Nah, Roy was different.
Yo, but I don't know, man. Like I tapped into Gerard Ennis' Parker interview, and I like what he said. He said this dude's gonna have to move around, in the walk. And these guys, man, ain't answering the bell, but closed door. They get on in there.
They scared.
Behind closed doors, man. These dudes ain't trying to fight.
They scared, man. They don't want no heat.
They know that kid is the real deal, yo. They know that kid is the real. Yeah, y'all hold it down. They know that kid is the real deal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
2021, how it turned out, man. We hope we get some good fights. 2021, hopefully we get some good fights. We get some championships. As I tell Jack all the time, we get killers versus killers, in the ring, and we'll see who's the best.
Facts. Hopefully.
That's what I go by, a lot of, like I told Jack, man, I forgot 2019 or whatever. It's like, man, I don't really boycotting fights until I see what there's
right.
watching guys getting in the ring, fighting tune-up fights and C-level fighters, cab drivers, and guys got 9-to-5 jobs. No point.
Concrete workers.
No point of me watching.
Terrible records.
You know what I'm saying? If I get a good, good fight, like the Lomachenko and Timo Primo fight, that's something I want to see. That's what I'm on.
Yeah. Super fights.
To step up, man. It's we tired of debating. I'm tired of debating, and that's another reason why I don't blog. Yo, man. Time, man. Life is moving. Time is going by. These dudes are getting older.
Yeah, my bad. I'm back, man. See, y'all, I'm trying to do a million things at one time. Man, shit, man.
Like I said, I was watching Gerard Ennis' father talk. These guys got to move. They got to move around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Got that young son, he ready to eat.
Yeah.
And the movie Gerard Ennis is Philly. Gerard Ennis is Philly. And that movie State Property, man. Benny Siegel.
Oh yeah, get down and lay down. That's it. Right, man. Shout out to the Broad Street Bully.
Look, we express this Monday through Friday.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We express.
Oh, you're gonna get down or lay down, man.
Be honest, man.
Shout out to the whole Ennis family. Bozy. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
When you put me on Ennis, I didn't know who he was until I Googled his name. I Googled him on YouTube, and the dude, when I looked at this video, I'm like, damn, the dude is big, he's strong, he athletic, he hungry. That dude is a monster, bro.
Oh man, he's
ready, bro.
He's serious business, man.
Ain't nobody. I know. Like I said, I'm from that old school era of the '90s. The '90s. I came up in the '90s. I don't see nobody getting in his way or stopping him from getting in. I don't care what
at all.
Nobody, bro. Nobody.
At all, man. He's hungry, man. And he stays in the gym. He stays in the gym.
And like for somebody that hungry, this is hungry. All they want is that belt. Just like how those other dudes came up. They was hungry at this point in time. You know, the money and the fame got to them, so they all just chilling. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them guys, they just chilling, got families, kids. They ain't in the gym like that. These dudes are hungry. They in the gym probably right now.
Yeah.
Grinding.
Yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel about like the people that's trying to say that he needs to you know, like he needs to fight this person, that person, and then get a title shot?
Yeah,
They always
trying to stagnate.
Fight somebody. Nah, bro. He ready right now. He probably would smoke him, bro, if he was with him right now.
Yo, you seen Sean Porter said? I'm gonna put that in the description. That video. Yo, Sean Porter said he's not fighting.
Yeah,
what you mean?
Yeah, listen. Sean Porter said he's not fighting Bruce Ennis. And he fought Earl Spence. So how you fight Earl Spence, but you don't want to fight Bruce Ennis?
Whoa, scared.
They're gonna get around, man. They're gonna have to move around. And don't let the organizations, the WBC organization, put him at the contender, because they're gonna have to move around. They're gonna be scared, bro. You're gonna have to answer that bell, vacate, like his daddy said. They're gonna have to vacate. They're gonna have to vacate the title or move up or do something.
For real.
That young buck is on the scene, bro.
And what I like about him is to keep it official. We ain't seen the best of him yet, because nobody pushed him yet. You know, he hasn't got pushed yet. He's steamrolling everything.
Yeah.
He's steamrolling everything. And it's just like he said when I had him on the podcast, he got a lot more tools in his toolbox that he didn't get to unleash yet, because he hasn't had the need to use them.
Right.
So hopefully some of these champions, they won't vacate, and he will get tested.
All right.
You know, he will get tested, because at the end of the day, that's what we are. We are boxing fans. We want to see the best fight the best. You know, it's just like anything in life. If I was on 85th block and I was the block king, and then there was a guy on the 89th block that was rapping heads off, we collided to see who was really running the block. That's what we want to see with boxing.
That's it.
Bruce Ennis
is running the block right now, and I like how he's moving.
Hey, more power to him.
To be honest with you, I like talking about the generation of fighters. They come in and all these guys that's at the top, man. They on their way out.
That's why I said I'm rocking with the youngins, man. These youngins coming up, they are reminding me of the Ray Leonards, the Tommy Hearns, the Durans, the Hagwoods, because they're gonna fight each other. They want to fight each other. They're not playing the ring around the rosies. Oh, yo, we gonna wait 3 years. Nah, they ready to get it popping, man.
Like I said earlier, man, we got a good generation of class coming up. The youngsters, man. We just hope, like you said earlier, we just hope the goofies don't ruin them, man. You know. I like the young.
They not. Shout out to JAK Tucker. Shout out to Jerome Ennis. You know, they got solid teams around them. And it's not a whole bunch of male groupies and yes men and people that have no business in boxing gyms or inside boxing circles around them. You know, and that's not a shot at nobody.
Yeah, shout out to Jaha.
You know, that's not a shot at nobody. We just
Ammo Williams.
Oh, Ammo Williams, another one. Facts. You know, these young guys right now, they have the right people around them. You know, that's not a shot at nobody. At the end of the day, sometimes you need tough love. Whoa.
Toughen up.
You need tough love.
Toughen up.
And this is to Adrian Broner right now. If you really want to be helpful in the sport, you need to start mentoring some of these young guys and tell them not to take the path that you took. You know,
right.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And instead of trying to take them to the club and get them, well, you need to tell them the truth.
That's a good. You hear me? That's a good community service deed.
Wow.
That's a good community. That's a good community service deed. You know?
Dudes ain't real role models, man. These dudes ain't real role models, man. They got to get it together, bro.
Well, you need to if you really want to.
They ain't real role models.
If you really want to do something and be silent and be tall, tell these young boys not to make the same moves you made.
I be knowing.
Oh, tell them the truth. You don't want them to be 33 years old, moving around like they 50.
Word. Old grumpy man.
Wow, that's sad, man. That's sad. For real.
Yo, we should have some good fight. Well, January already, it's already booked, man.
Yeah, no, we got something this Saturday. This Saturday, cool
bro,
boy.
That's a decent right now, something.
Yeah.
I remember a year ago they had the PC, they had the announcement. They had all the fights lined up.
Yeah, well, right now with the COVID boxing situation, the money ain't there no more, man.
We're gonna see what Raleigh gonna. Yeah. We're gonna see what Raleigh gonna do.
He got a tough fight. He's fighting one of Ronnie Shields' boys out of Houston, Texas. He got a tough one. Mayweather and them might have lined him up. They might have tried his antic. Rolly.
About Mayweather's boy, Rolly.
Yeah.
Rolly.
Yeah, Rolly. Yeah.
Rolly, Raleigh.
He gonna go in there and do more hissing than hiss. Yeah. He gonna go in there with the sound effects. Word.
Yo, man,
you funny.
I think he called out Ryan Garcia. If y'all talking about the same.
That's how motherfuckers be stealing points. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about boxing, and the dude getting it, he like hiss. You think he's doing something? You think he's doing something because he's active. That's how he won that fight against Homeboy. He was just hissing his ass off, but he wasn't really catching my man. And the judges, I don't know what fight they was watching. They just robbed my man Rodriguez or whatever his name was. But no, that's the kid that's fighting Richard Comey on Jihad's card.
Okay.
So he bounced back.
Yeah.
Bounced back, man.
So let me ask y'all a question. What fights y'all want to see, man? Coming up 221. What's
quite a few.
What y'all want to see, man?
I would like. I seen Boo Boo sign back with Matchroom. Hopefully they can get Boo Boo one of these big names. I would love to see Boo Boo fight a big name.
I wish I could see.
Hey man, I want to,
but I doubt it.
Go throw Billy Joe Saunders out the mix, man. He ain't trying to do nothing,
He
man.
about to get the Canelo fight. He getting the Canelo fight in May.
He was supposed to fight Canelo a long time ago.
After Canelo dust off this dude February 27th, him and Billy Joe gonna fight on Cinco de Mayo.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they do, man. Hey, what happened to the kid? I thought he was gonna be something in the boxing game. What's the kid name? His father used to do a little something. Damn, what's his name? He from over there. He's from over that way. His daddy, I think.
No, you talking about?
I'm talking about at 160.
At what weight class he fight at?
His father was a fighter.
You talking about Chris Eubanks? Chris Eubanks Jr. That's who you talking about?
Yeah, Eubanks. What happened to him, man?
Yo, you know, there was talks of him possibly fighting Charlo in a unification bout. Because I think he got the WBA. Yeah, he has the WBA.
I thought he was gonna be something nice, man. It seemed like his daddy ain't too confident or something. I don't know
how that going. Yo, it's a lot of manufacturing champions. You know what's crazy? I wish they ran, but you can't though, because once the money gets involved, it's hard to run it like how the amateurs is ran.
Oh,
because in the amateurs, there's no ducking and hiding, man. It's no ducking and hiding. When
I like
you
when
go
I
to these national
tournaments. I'm on my boxing. Emo's Instagram, and he said as soon as he gets his next fight, man, he's gonna be in the top 10. I like that. At 7 and
who Ammo? Yeah, so he should be fighting for like an intercontinental or like an NABF.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the top. He's gonna crack the top 10.
Oh, Ammo with 7 fights.
Hopefully,
he's in 160.
How many fights? How many fights he had?
7.
I like that.
7.
No, not right now.
He got work with David Benavidez.
I want to see the.
He sparred with David Benavidez. Yeah. Lord of the Rings, you still with us? Lord of the Rings frequency.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Yeah, you was freezing up.
Listen, 7 fights. No, he got to keep coming along, man. You hear me?
Yeah, they don't want to rush him. Don't rush him, man. He's still young.
Nah, that's terrible. I know you're hungry for that bear meat, but man, you gotta come along, man. You know?
Yeah. Take your time, man. It's not. Yeah, one thing about boxing, it's a marathon. If they throw you out there too fast and trying to have you sprint, you're gonna get clipped. You're gonna get clipped.
You're gonna get tired. That's it.
Yeah. You're gonna get clipped, man. They can't
tired, and that's it.
They can't. Kemon's
move
is jamming up. There you go. You back. You're back.
Move them accordingly. You understand what I'm saying?
But yeah, since we talking on Ammo, word on the street is Ammo got his deal because he did his thing with the twins. And
good.
The word got back to Eddie Hearns and they cut that check. He did his thing with the twins as an amateur.
Okay.
You know? That's why I said sparring. That's why I always say, man. I tell guys this all the time, that especially the ones that hit me up on the inbox. I tell them, anytime you sparring a pro or you get the opportunity to spar a pro, don't be scared.
Do your thing.
You never know who's in the gym.
Right.
You never know who's in the gym. And
do your thing.
Like word travels.
Believe
word
it.
travels, man. What happens in the gym What happens in the gym stays in the gym, but sometimes there's people in that gym that know somebody that knows somebody. And the
They
rest is
gossip. They gossip.
yeah, and the rest is history. The rest is history, man.
Gossip.
Yeah, a lot of guys got signed and got major contracts off of stuff that they did in the gym against household names.
Yeah.
Because now I'm gonna share a little bit of the game with you. If you go in there and you dismantle a guy that's supposed to be somebody, what you think he's gonna do? He's gonna try to hush you up so it don't get out that he's not the real deal.
Right.
That he's not the real deal. So
Yeah, ain't no secret. Ain't no secrets.
Be mindful of that, young guys. Or
Ain't no secrets.
Go in there, you put hands on a high level skilled guy, your phone's gonna start ringing.
For real.
A big time manager might reach out to you. A promotion company might reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. You gotta take advantage of the opportunity.
Yep.
I see guys on here all the time talking about they can't get no work. They looking for work and sparring. That's why I had to do that video. That's why I had to do that video today. Like, man, gyms are filled with guys looking for work. You know, especially right now in the COVID time. People don't have money to pay their sparring partners. So they looking for guys, man. They look for guys, man. What, Ring? Oh, it's Coach Ring.
Why is Uncle Jesse in the video?
We'll come back in.
He's not in there.
Yes.
Yeah. You froze?
He was in the video.
I'm gonna let you out, then come back in. Yeah.
No.
Keep on, you still here?
Keep on.
Let's keep him on right here. Yeah. How's your audio, okay?
He doesn't even make videos. He doesn't even spawn.
The audio is probably messed up.
I think it's like I saw Uncle Jesse in there a little bit.
He was only on one. Yeah. He was only on one of them. He doesn't do the podcast. He doesn't tap in on the link.
Why?
Because he doesn't pay attention. The link is right here. That's all you have to do is tap in on the link.
He doesn't even listen.
Yeah, don't tap in on the link.
He just sometimes when he loses, somebody's messaging him.
Yeah.
That's why he's not paying attention.
Okay. Nah, stop, man. Let's stop. Go now. Go. No, go please yourself. Go. Just please yourself. You do too much all the time. I tell you that. I don't know what happened to the audio. Keep on your mic on. They done jammed up the frequency. Yeah, I gotta come back on. Let's see what happened. They done killed my audio. They done killed the audio, man. Yeah, it ain't going. Yeah, man. Let me see. Fuck it.